Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Daggerfall Unity. Last time around we did a Daedra summoning quest and we got this very interesting Skull of Corruption, which has turned out to be quite an interesting item. And this time, well, there is another Daedra summoning quest I want to do, but it's not for about a month. It's not till next month, so we really don't have anything on offer except for making sure that on the day that the next Daedra summoning is, we're present, near a Mage's Guild to do it. So we just want to keep that in mind, but as I mentioned last time, there's nothing in particular I have to do this episode, but I thought what we could do, since we recently did a main quest, and we may want to wait to do more of those, is to actually maybe do some quests for Akatosh or the Fighters Guild, just because we have not done stuff for them in quite a while. Another thing is, I'm pretty sure there's some very high level quests that we unlocked in the Mage's Guild and the Knights of the Dragon. That would be fun to do because we're such a high reputation, and then those would be more advanced, difficult quests, so I'd like to do those at some point. But for now, let's actually maybe go to Akatosh, a Temple of Akatosh, or to the Fighters Guild, and see if they have anything new for us, since we've only really done a little bit of stuff with them. So, first thing to do is to actually find a Temple of Akatosh. I think this is the Fighters Guild right here, actually. Let me see. Oh wait, no. What is this anyways? Is this a, just a palace, or where's the entrance? Here it is. Oh, we're actually not in Daggerfall right now, are we? Okay. I'm so used to being in Daggerfall, I assumed we were there, but no. We're actually in this other place. So this must be like the capital building of this little city or town. So let's find a Temple of Akatosh. So we're gonna go to. Is there a Temple of Akatosh in this town? No. Okay. So we're gonna want to go to Regional, I think. And then any Temple of Akatosh. I think they have one in Longgate. Okay, great. So let's head to Longgate. And let's see what they have for us. Okay, here we are in Longgate. I wonder if we've been here before. Okay, we have, because if you see here, these two places are marked, and things only get marked when you've been there. So I imagine that we probably came here to look for a Temple of Akatosh another time. And the Order of the Hour is the local temple, so let's head there and see what they have for us to do. 4:49 p.m. Okay, we still should be good in terms of timing. The guilds definitely should not be closed. Okay, this is the Temple of Kinnereth. So this is not the temple we're in. And you can only join one temple in Daggerfall, by the way. Same with the Knights of the Dragon. You can only join one order of knights. I think generally the quests between them are well, most of them are the same, but there are unique quests to each temple. I'm not sure if they're unique quests to each knight's order. I don't think so, but I couldn't say for sure. I think this is the quest giver. Oh, you have doubtlessly heard of something of our famous libraries. You will have access to them, for the archpriests have found you worthy of an elevation in rank. Henceforth you are an acolyte, and the libraries are yours to explore. Congratulations, Tishan. Oh, awesome. So I didn't realize we'd rank up there. I guess let's see what our affiliations are. I guess 20 reputation qualifies you for acolyte. Whatever we had before was lower than that. So, now this is make donation. Who gives quest? You? Okay. So let's see what she has to give us. Okay, let's look at the list here. The Filthy Pit. That must be new. Let's check that one out. Acolyte, I'm at my wit's end. The king has ordered us to cleanse a persistent infection in the ruins of Hawking Farmstead that refuses to come out. I've already lost 4 members to it, all healers of various kinds. If you decide to take this up, will you promise to me you'll come back alive? Yes, I'll do my best. Oh well, I suppose I can find a little joy in your promise then. The depths are absolutely washed in typhoid fever. No matter how often you cure it, it'll come back. Please see me again in 38 days with the job done. I have reserved enchanted boots for you. They are difficult to come by, but this occasion merits it. Fight with all strength you have, and do not succumb to the illness. Farewell. So the only thing about this quest is we actually do, as a character, have a critical illness to diseases. But we have cure disease here, and we do have items that we can use to cure poison right here. So hopefully we're pretty prepared to go in there, I should say. So let's do this. Okay. Log. So we're going to the ruins of the Hawking Farmstead. Okay, sounds good. So let's head there on foot. I have ship selected for some reason. It doesn't really matter, though. And here we go. Okay, here we are, and oh my gosh, it is so dark. I can barely see anything. Give me some light, please. This isn't helping much, but it's helping a little bit. What is this? We got like a path right here? This must lead, I imagine, to the dungeon. Let's see. It's so hard to see the dungeon entrances at night. And I'm not seeing anything clearly here. We might have to just rest till the daytime. Yeah, let's just rest till the daytime, because I just can't see. It's too dark. Okay, that's slightly better. Got a nice sunset right there. Looks very good. So where is the dungeon entrance? Oh, there it is, okay. It's hidden because this green blends in with everything else. Alright, let's head in. The place stinks terribly. There's no question any amount of time here will bring an illness. Okay, we'll have cure disease. So, of course, we're going to want to set an anchor here. We will equip all of our items. Maybe we'll have a chance to use the Skull of Corruption in this dungeon. That should be fun. Oh, I can't actually have the Skull of Corruption on at the same time as these two things. But I wonder whether I even need this on to use it. We'll test that out. Okay, oh, my inventory is kind of full, actually. We'll throw all these ingredients into the wagon. I wonder if I should have stopped at a bank before coming here. It's quite possible. We'll put the potion into our inventory. And let's see. And all of this into our inventory as well, or our wagon. So we didn't fully clear out our inventory, but this should be sufficient. Or hopefully will be sufficient. We'll definitely want to take a trip to the bank and the store pretty soon after doing this. Okay. So we'll want to put... Oop, I didn't mean to leave. So let's put on our Light the Way spell, and we can finally save the game and head out. Might have been helpful to bring a Potion of Cure Disease, actually, into here. Just in case we run out of mana and we need to cure an illness, because I'm pretty sure we're going to get infected with something at some point being in here. Hello. And we're going to want to make, since we're near the entrance, we're going to want to drop stuff off once our inventory gets full. So I don't know how we're actually going to solve this, whether it's just casting the Cure Disease spell at some point, or we have to find the source of this illness. Ooh, a ghost. Wow, I don't see those in dungeons often, actually. Now, one thing that I did do recently I wanted to talk about is, for those of you who have been watching this series for a while, you know that Warm Ashes, the Wilderness module on Warm Ashes has been broken for a while, so we'll get prompts in the Wilderness, like for Warm Ashes encounters, but nothing will happen. And Warm Ashes is a mod that I'm using for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time. But the Wilderness Encounters version of it basically doesn't work. We get encounters in the Wilderness, but they don't do anything. We get the prompt and nothing happens. So I actually have been in contact with the author of the mod, and I suggested, and he thought it was a good idea, that maybe I should just uninstall that module in Warm Ashes. So I've actually followed the steps to uninstall that module from the game. And my plan is to basically... we're going to leave it uninstalled for this episode, and then maybe next episode I'm going to try and reinstall it, and we'll see if that makes any change, whether it starts working again once I've done that. Because it would be nice to be able to actually use Warm Ashes, but of course, while it's broken, we can't. Just going to check if there's any secret doors in here. This is a door, but it's not secret. Oh, what? I did not expect the ghosts to actually have items. The ghosts almost never have items. Or at least the wraiths that we encounter in Daggerfall usually don't. Right, let's get the light back on. And I think we've explored most of the sectors of this dungeon here. Perhaps I'm wrong, but I don't remember any branching paths. Wait, down here? Oh, we didn't go down here. Okay. You're definitely seeing more difficult to fight enemies in dungeons all the time now. It's good though, because we do get a lot of loot. Like these ancient leeches just drop so much money, generally speaking. Ooh, okay, let's calm down there, buddy. Let's relax here and just let me heal real quick and not hurt me so much with your spells. Spells really do hurt in this game. I wonder if we should start putting on our... where is it? Wait, why do we not have this on? We should have put that on. That should increase our... oh, that increases our endurance. I think we have a ring that increases our willpower, but I'm not sure why we don't usually put it on in dungeons. Okay. That's just a normal lich right there. Just gonna look if there's any... okay, okay, so there was actually a secret door that we missed. That's why it's always good to check your map in this game. I've learned from experience. Got a secret door right here leading into this hallway. Two pairs of leather gauntlets. That's weird to have. And we got some treasure in here, but it doesn't look like the quest objective is in here as far as I can tell. Let's actually see what our... let's check our log again and see what the exact description is. Just says to get rid of the source of the disease. Okay. I imagine we actually are going to get infected with a disease at some point. But I don't know when that it's going to be. I imagine it might involve killing an enemy or something, or lifting a curse. Who knows? Yeah, let's see what's going on here. Okay. Go up the stairs. Or the ramp, I should say. Ooh, okay, that hurt, alright. Let's heal here. Oh god, this guy's casting so much so quickly. Okay, we're almost out of inventory space, so it might be time to head back to the entrance soon. Yeah, we're out. Maybe we ditch the leather in favor of the non-leather. Like, for instance, where is it? The steel greaves, probably. The helm. The steel claymore. Okay, we can't carry that. We'll just carry as much as we can. And we're at a bit of a junction here. But I think we're going to go back to the entrance and put our stuff into our wagon before we continue in this path. And this is interesting, because this is a very linear dungeon compared to what most dungeons we're used to are like. Even with smaller dungeons on, we usually find pretty non-linear dungeons. But this is like more akin to a dungeon you'd see in I guess a more regular role-playing game, or I guess a lesser one if you don't like linear stuff. And I actually forgot about the Skull of Corruption. We should try using that soon. Okay. So we're going to... we need to actually rest to get mana back anyway. So let's remove our enchanted stuff. Let's go ahead and rest until fully healed. Hopefully we will not be rudely interrupted, as we often are. Okay. We can recall, teleport, and let's go ahead and put everything we got into our wagon here. And all of this... okay, and the rare symbol too, and the short bow that we got that's enchanted. Okay. Now I did actually want to see. Okay, yeah, this is the ring that increases our. I think this increases willpower or maybe intelligence. Let's see. Oh, intelligence. That just increases intelligence. All right. So that's not necessarily really needed at the moment. We'll put that back into the wagon. Actually, is it worth putting that on? Let's put it on. Let's put it on. Let's put on all our enchanted stuff again here. And where is the boots? Okay, perfect. Cast Light the Way again. And save the game, and let's get going. So we'll head the same way that we went before we explore the other side of this dungeon. We actually didn't end up going up here, so... let's try and save the places that we have not yet gone and just try to continue on the path that we're on to do this more efficiently. That is the one nice thing about more linear dungeons. It's easier to keep track of where you're going. At the same time, it is kind of fun to get lost. And some of you have actually articulated in the comment sections that you enjoy watching me, like the masochists that you are, watching me get lost in these massive dungeons, which, I'll be honest, I kind of enjoy it sometimes too, even though I complain about it. It is a little bit fun to just... there's a feeling, I guess, that you could say, a feeling of being lost in a enormous dungeon that makes you feel overwhelmed in a sense by the game, which is good. Sometimes you want games to elicit a certain sort of fear in you when you're going into dungeons, or a certain, I guess, anticipation or hesitance. Now, okay, I'm getting lost even in this linear dungeon. I'm trying to remind myself of where we went last time. Okay, so this was a dead end, and so was that direction. Okay, so clearly this is not the way that we want to go. Did we go... Let's see. Okay, that's back up to where we went before, so surely that can't be it. So this down here must be the path that we took that got us to those branching paths. Let's find out. I think we're getting there now. Yeah, okay. Up here and past this torch, and we will get to the branching paths. Perfect. This is where we left off, so we'll save the game. Speaking of comments, by the way, thank you all for consistently commenting. I'm obviously very motivated to make this stuff without comments, as I've said before. I just enjoy making it for the sake of it. I don't ultimately care about how many people follow, but I do definitely love to engage with all of your questions and comments, so I appreciate you all, despite only being a small community, you all have been very active in letting me know about things that I miss, or just talking about things as time goes on. I enjoy this being more interactive, and knowing that people are watching and enjoying, so thank you all for leaving your comments and continue to do so. Okay, so this apparently leads us back up to where we already were. Okay, so in that case, let's go ahead and head right this time, since we did not go this direction last time. Nothing in here at all. Okay. That's fine, because I know that we have not gone up here yet. Holy crap, that vampire was walking in quite a creepy way. Okay, we got a mummy in here, it looks like. I keep hearing spells being cast. I don't know if you guys can hear it faintly. The game audio may be too low. Oh, this zombie seemed to radiate the odor, penetrating the whole area. The problem appears to now be resolved. Oh, nice. So we cured the disease haunting this this location. That is good. I just want to check out what's... You can even see right here the flashing color on the wall indicates there is a fight going on here. Holy crap, we got a three-way fight, and now they're both on me. So we didn't actually get the chance to use our Skull of Corruption, which does make me a little bit sad, but that's okay. Next dungeon that we go into, we'll make sure to use it. Realistically, I should probably save it for very difficult fights, like against Daedra and things like that, right? Rather than more mundane enemies. Do we pick this up? Oh, we didn't get this for some reason. Am I missing anything in here, or is this it? Okay. So we have solved the mystery of how to do this quest. You just have to kill the mummy, which is actually causing the disease. And that must be one stinky, unpleasant mummy. Or zombie, I guess I should say, not a mummy, it's a zombie. That must be one unpleasant zombie if the zombie's making such incredible stench that it's literally making the entirety of this little dungeon disease-ridden. That's pretty funny. Look at that. I can see a tiny tree glitching out in the distance when I move my cursor a little bit. It's right on there if you can see it. My pointer is pointing right at it. Let's take a look at the view over this hill. There's usually really nice views, and this is looking like it's no exception at the moment. What a good-looking game with all the graphics and distant terrain mods. It really does look, wow. Mountains in the distance. Now, this is something I never thought I would see in Daggerfall in all my days, because classic Daggerfall view distance was incredibly short, but this just looks pretty epic, I guess you could say. I'm going to try and take a screenshot of it right here. I'm going to back up and take one. This looks like a good shot right here, right? Damn, that looks good. So, I guess next episode, since I'm going to be reinstalling Wilderness Warm Ashes after this episode, I suppose, we can wander around in the wilderness to just try and get an encounter and see if it fixes it or not. I'm even somewhat worried that the dungeon encounters in Warm Ashes might also be broken, because I remember having some encounters in dungeons that didn't seem to be working either. Now, of course, there is an update to Warm Ashes coming at some point. I have no idea when exactly that's going to be released, but once that gets released, we'll have to uninstall the whole thing and reinstall that, and maybe that will clear up some of these issues. Who knows? Anyway, we have finished this quest, so let's head back to a temple, I suppose. I'm very tempted to just wander around in the wilderness for fun. Okay, my game just glitched out there for a little bit. I am tempted to run around in the wilderness for fun, but I guess we should save that for when we actually try and see 4 matches installed successfully. So, to return this quest, where do we have to go? Longgate was where we were, right? Let's head there now. Do we have everything enchanted taken off? No, we don't. Okay. So, take off our enchanted stuff. And let's go to Longgate. You were not well. Oh, okay, so we got infected with whatever disease was in that temple. Okay, that's fine. Cure disease. Let's see if that cured it. Okay, nice. So we should be good now. Critical weakness to disease has definitely turned out, I think, to be an okay problem to have, because once you get the cure disease spell, it's pretty easy to get rid of old diseases with your mana. Okay. Now the loading screen that I just saw, which I guess wait a minute, what happened here? We're back here? Did we travel back here? This is not where I wanted to travel. I'm not sure if things just glitched out. I want to go to Longgate, which is not where we are right now. Don't know what just happened. Let's try again. Okay, we're finally in Longgate. Yeah, so what I was going to say was that as I think I've explained before in episodes, it appears that you all don't see the loading screen in between cuts. For whatever reason, my recording software doesn't pick up on the loading screen, so you just see me immediately appear in whatever place I travel to, even though there's usually a long loading screen in between each like section. But the loading screen tip that I saw, because I'm using the loading screen mod, was that Daedra worshippers see each other often in libraries, which is interesting because I believe the way that you find out Daedra summoning days is by reading books in libraries, which if you'll remember, we attempted, but I sort of gave up on after finding that it was kind of hard to find whatever we were looking for in those books. And of course, wait, is this this is the right temple over here? Okay. And it was easier to just look it up, and also we wanted to find out what items each Daedra gave, so we're not wasting our time doing quests for Daedra that have items we don't really care about, since they're so expensive. Okay. We'll return the quest. What a joy. So the cause was a walking corpse. Better than some human with such power over the miasma, for that would only terrify me all the more. Take the boots. You are certainly making a name for yourself. Okay, leather boots. I'm sure I don't want them, whatever they do, but I do appreciate it. Okay, I can't carry anything. What if I throw this on? Okay, there we go. So, you're healed? Did I have a disease that I needed to be healed, or what was that about? I guess I think they heal you for free in here if you're a temple member, right? So do we want to do another quest? Let's see what they have. The cursed weapon? Do we do that already? The relic? Did we do that? It's hard to remember, but there are a number of other ones. Marriage counseling. I think we did this. 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 What is this one? I think we did that. Okay, let's save the game. So I am actually thinking of ending the episode right here. Now I know you all a few of you would say in the comments, you actually like longer episodes, which I don't mind at all making them longer. My main dilemma is that it takes me a ton of time to upload longer episodes because due to, coronavirus and everything going on, I've had to go back home from my college. And my internet at home is way worse than at college, so it takes me forever to upload long episodes. So I may just, instead of uploading a really long episode this time, upload a short one, this length, and then just very quickly, like in the same day or the next day, and not waiting the normal amount of time I'd wait to upload an episode, upload another short one. So, yeah, I do apologize that that's the way that things are right now, but I think I'll cut the episode off here, and next time I'll maybe take a look and see if there's a new temple quest for us to do that we have not yet done. And we'll do that, and additionally maybe some Fighters Guild quests, and of course we need to go sell our items and put money in the bank and things like that. So we'll take care of that as well. So thank you all for watching. I know this was a short one, but I did enjoy it, and I will see you all next time.